Hi, Clark Reid back with more tech headlines. If you like the reports, help us out. Crush that like button while you're here. And you can also subscribe so you'll know when each new report is posted. The FCC has whacked the big mobile carriers in the U.S. a combined $200 million for what the commission says was illegally sharing customer location data without consent. TheVerge.com reports the carriers sold access to customers' location information to aggregators who then resold the information to third-party location-based service providers. The agency said the carriers effectively attempted to offload the responsibility to get customers' consent to share location data with downstream recipients. Even after being made aware of the issue, the FCC claims the carriers still failed to limit access to the information. T-Mobile got whacked with the biggest fine, $80 million. AT&T was number two, getting dinged for $57 million, and Verizon hit for $47 million. Sprint, which merged into T-Mobile after the investigation started, owes $12 million, and all of the carriers, of course, are expected to appeal. Meta is waving thousands of dollars under the noses of some creators that go viral on Threads, according to Engadget.com. The money's part of a new invitation-only bonus program. It's based on the performance of your Threads posts or, quote, the number of posts you create. Meta hasn't given details about how the bonus program is structured, but so far it appears the bonuses are tailored to each individual creator. Meta says it's just testing the payment feature, so we don't know how much it might be expanded, but a couple of creators have gotten offers of up to $5,000 for Threads posts or replies with 10,000 views or more. That's not nearly as high as the $10,000 bonuses Reels creators got once upon a time on Instagram, but it's not too shabby either. 8 U.S. news publishers have sued Microsoft and OpenAI, making the claim that companies are using their copyrighted articles to train generative AI like ChatGPT series and what Microsoft has recently redubbed Copilot. CNBC.com says the suit claims the chatbots have been purloining millions of publishers' copyrighted articles without permission and without payment. Newspapers operated by the companies have sued include the New York Daily News, Chicago Tribune, Orlando Sentinel, Sun Sentinel of Florida, Mercury News in San Jose, the Denver Post, the Orange County Register in California, and the Pioneer Press of Minnesota. Complaint filed states that, quote, the current GPT-4 LLM will output near verbatim copies of significant portions of the publisher's works when prompted to do so, end quote. Previously, the New York Times had sued OpenAI over ChatGPT using its copyrighted property without payment. OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman said at the time the suit was without merit and the startup had wanted to pay the Times. The folks at DARPA, who years ago developed DARPANet that became the Internet, now have another wild project. BGR.com reports they're testing a self-driving robot tank. Here come our robot overlords. The prototype doesn't have cannons on it, but it is really freaky looking to see the thing bound over all kinds of different terrain at 25 miles an hour and no human input. Has two large green lighted slits at the front that are apparently status indicators, according to DARPA, but they look like the eyes of some big green monster. The tank's part of DARPA's so-called Racer fleet, based on their Racer Heavy platform that can be used for tanks, personnel carriers, and other vehicles, including the Manta Ray underwater drone, which they bowed recently. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.